Hello everyone, welcome back to the vlog. Right now it's almost 11 a.m. and the sun is still basically rising, but we are going to pick up a vacuum right now. And today it's actually super cold. I think this is the coldest day that we have gotten here. Right now I think it's 1 degree outside. And the maximum temperature is going to be like 3 degrees. Also, I just got this new hat from H&M and I'm like obsessed. I was looking for it everywhere, but they all looked awful on me. But this one is actually kid size. So I'm really glad that I found it. But yeah, I have to leave to pick up the vacuum and I'll talk to you guys later. So I'm back home. I just had lunch and like the cold just makes me so tired. Today was really chilly. Like it was fine being out because I had enough clothing. But yeah, we did get the vacuum and the mattress that we needed because we have some friends that are going to stay over and we need some place for them to sleep. And today Portugal is actually playing in the World Cup, so later we are leaving to watch the game at this bar downtown because like we tried to watch a game home and it was a mess. Like it was on this dingy website and it crashed all the time. We missed like the main parts of the game and we just don't want to deal with that. And it's also really weird to watch like Portugal playing outside of Portugal because I feel like it's such an event back home. Like the country stops. You're not supposed to watch the game alone. Like you're supposed to go to a cafe with your friends to like drink some beer while you watch the game. Like not that I care about football, but I feel like it's always so much fun to watch the game with your family and your friends. And I kind of miss that. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but this apartment, it's so dark. It has been rough. Like I haven't vlogged in a while, but I haven't been doing too well. But because I'm having a nice day, because I actually went outside of my house and was able to see sun, I'm doing really well today, so I don't want to talk right now. I really do have to study because I have an exam in 2 days actually, and I haven't studied basically anything because I was super sick last week. So yeah, I'm going to start studying now. It's now 3:15 and like you can see in like the reflection in those windows, the sun is going down. In my apartment, it's completely dark. Like it's insane how little sunlight we get in this house. Like we are actually considering changing units in this apartment building because winter is rough here. Like you saw in all of those videos, I had light in my apartment. Even if this was like a ground floor apartment and it didn't really have like direct sunlight, I had a bunch of light from the courtyard and also I got a bunch of sun from the reflection in the windows. But like now, nothing. It gets so dark. It's so hard to have sunlight here. And this is just depressing. because I want to be able to see the street, but I always have to have like the top light on, and if I don't, I can't see anything in the house. But if I do have my lights on, and if I don't have like my curtains closed, people can just see in. So having to choose between being in darkness and being completely exposed during the day is just yeah, I'm not having a fun time in this apartment. I really like it, but I just wish to go up a couple of floors at least so I can have more light and people just don't stare into my house all the time. So yeah. So we just unboxed our new vacuum. And it might not be a fancy Dyson, but it's still pretty cool. And it's like a 3-in-1 vacuum. It can be a big vacuum, a little vacuum, or just a mop. And it's really cool. I feel so old by being so excited by vacuum.
How you have to suffer.
We are just leaving to go study. Okay. We are. Why do you always do this?
Huh?
We are going to uni right now. So today's my exam, and it's a 27-hour exam. It's a take-at-home exam, obviously, and like it's such a strange concept. But right now it's almost 10 a.m. actually. It's still really dark outside. Like you can see, there is no light coming out from the windows. I have looked at the exam questions, and basically we are given 4 topics and 4 questions to go with the topics. We already knew the topics, but we didn't know the questions. And for each one of the topics, we had 3 papers to read and like research on the topic and blah blah blah. They gave us that like a month ago, but because I was like procrastinating studying for this exam because it was my only exam, I decided to really focus on studying for it on like the 2 weeks before the exam. But because I got so sick, I couldn't study in those 2 weeks that I was supposed to study and like actually go through the papers and research everything. So like you saw, for the last 3 days I've been just trying to read all the papers and like research these topics and also go over my class notes. And I didn't manage to read all of the papers actually, but I have chosen my topic. I'm going to do one that the question is really based on descriptions, so even if like my wording is not the best, it's still a description, I can't really go wrong. So yeah, I'm going over the papers right now. I'm going to reread them and like make a plan for this like big essay. That is basically what I have to do. I have to write 1,000 words before noon tomorrow, but I have to get it done today because my friends are actually coming over this evening. I have two friends that are coming from Portugal. They're going to be staying with us for the next 2 days. I'm really excited because I really miss them. But because of that, I still have a ton of things to prepare the house for them to stay. I think I still have to go grocery shopping. And also, I have to clean this entire apartment because I don't want them to come to a messy apartment. And because of the last week being so messy, like I didn't get a chance to do anything. So yeah, I'm going to read the papers and I will continue on updating you throughout the day. I've relocated to the living room again because working in bed obviously didn't work out. I don't know what I was thinking. I was reading like the most boring paper, the only one that I had left, but because it was so boring I fell asleep. And now it's noon and I have the introduction done. So yeah, everything is going well. Well, it's actually been a few days because I got just stressed. During the morning of the day of my exam, I was just procrastinating actually writing the essay, and then I started running out of time and getting nervous that my friends were coming, and I really wanted to go to my last ballet class, and like I just stopped vlogging. I did the rest of like the first draft. I went to ballet, and when I got back my friends were here and I didn't want to vlog with them here. So yeah, I ended up finishing my exam later that night. I don't think it turned out really that well, but we will see. Right now it's golden hour, but basically every hour is golden hour now because the sun is so low that we have golden hour in every hour of the day that we get sunlight, and we are getting close to the minimum sunlight hours. But yeah, I've been doing much better lately in this last few days since I started vlogging. I never really explained what was going on, but basically November was a rough month. I had all these plans because I had so much free time. I was going to start working, I was going to work out a lot, going to a ton of ballet classes, post a ton of videos. I actually did semi well on TikTok, I did post a lot, but then on YouTube I didn't really post, and that's because I spent the entire month being sick. In the beginning of the month, like you saw in the moving vlog, I went to the hospital because of a hip injury. It didn't really went away. I still have pain sometimes, and it was kind of rough because I was very uncomfortable all the time and I couldn't work out. I started getting frustrated with it, and I was supposed to take advantage of having much more free time to like really focus on working out and getting better at ballet, and I couldn't really do that. Then I got a cold, and after the cold I got a random virus that gave me tons of fever, tons of cough, and like the cough was so bad that I couldn't breathe. So in the hospital they gave me an like asthma inhaler. That's how bad I couldn't breathe. And like you can see, the cough is still not gone. I actually think that I got sick after that virus, but yeah, I got that virus like 2 weeks ago. That was the one that like completely knocked me out. I had such high fever that I couldn't really do anything else besides laying on the couch and watching like a TV show. So it was really depressing because I couldn't get out of the house, and because I was stuck in the house all day and my house doesn't really get sun. The darkness really got to me, and I started feeling homesick for the first time, and the whole navigating through a new healthcare system, it's complicated. Like, I love living in Iceland. It's really amazing. I love Reykjavik. The city, it's fantastic. I love the people that I've met, but moving to a new country is always hard. I know that I have better conditions here than I used to have back home, especially with work and job opportunities and a bunch of other stuff. Like, the quality of life here is much higher than Portugal, but I don't have my community here yet. I have friends, really good friends actually, but I feel like every time that I went through like a new life stage and I made new friends, I always had like my core childhood friends to lean back into, and I've always had my family around. I'm extremely close to my family, and this is my first time not having them here. Even though this country is really good, it doesn't really feel like home yet. And I kind of got into thinking that it would never feel like home, but also home wouldn't feel like home because I can't really be in Portugal. My master's is here and my future job opportunities are going to be here. Like, job opportunities in the field of geology that I'm studying are not existent in Portugal. So like, can I even go back home and have a good job? And then I started thinking that when I got back home, things weren't going to be the same, like with my siblings being grown up and my friends having new jobs and moving out of their parents' apartments. Like, yeah, it was a whole thing. And then I started getting really frustrated with Icelandic because I've been here for 4 months and I cannot understand a single thing that they say. Sometimes I can pick up like directions and numbers, but that's it. I thought that I would be able to pick up a new language pretty easily because I've always done that with like Spanish, French, Italian. Like, I'm not fluent in those languages, but I can understand them if I really focus. And I thought if I was surrounded by a new language, I would be able to understand it. But no, Icelandic is completely different and it's a very difficult language to learn. So I think if I actually want to learn Icelandic, I do have to take some classes, which I really didn't want to do because I'm really shy when it comes to learning languages. But yeah, I was just getting frustrated, like going to all these hospitals where they are not made for tourists, so they don't have any translations anywhere. And like, I was stuck in a hospital where I couldn't really find my way around and I couldn't understand anything that they were saying. And like, in everyday life, I just became so like annoyed with the language, which is so stupid. Like, this is their country with their language. Like, I'm the one that is supposed to learn the language. Also, just another thing is the lack of snow. This is the warmest winter in a century. So I came here to experience a real winter and get to see some snow, and we haven't gotten any snow. And this week we are actually going to have negative temperatures, but I'm leaving on the 14th and today is December 5th. So we have around 10 days and we just need some precipitation for the snow to actually come. But apparently every day is going to be really sunny, which I kind of doubt because this is Iceland. There is no way it's not going to rain sometime during 10 days. So we are probably going to have some snow. If we don't get some snow, I'm going to chase it and go up to the mountains to actually see some snow or somewhere in Iceland. But besides that, I'm just sure it's going to snow a ton on the 14th of December when I leave. I've been saying that since October and people are like, no, there is no way that's going to happen. But in the weather app, it's looking more like that every day. But sorry for the rant. I just wanted to share what I have been thinking and feeling. I don't want this channel to be like super superficial, and I actually want you to get to know me, even though I feel like all of my subscribers are just people that already know me and are my friends and want to know about my life here. But if you actually don't know me in real life, hi. Sorry for the rant. But yeah, I'm just going to tidy up the house a bit. I want to go for a walk. I don't know if I'm going now or to see the sunset, which is going to be at 3 o'clock, so I don't have to wait that much. Yeah, everything is pretty frozen. There is ice everywhere. I hope that I don't sleep and die. Basically, someone just parked outside of my apartment and I feel really awkward, so I'm going to pretend that I'm on FaceTime. I hate when people do this. So yeah, let's get started with the cleanup. I just made myself a little salad before I go see the sunset, because like you can see, the sun is almost gone. So I do need to hurry up. The lighting is amazing. But yeah, I'm just going to go out for a bit, just to get out of the house. Like, I didn't really have any plans today. I have for the rest of the week, but not for today. But I still want to get out because I feel like if I don't take advantage of the sunlight, it gets sort of depressing, like I told you. So I do want to make an effort to at least go out when the sun is out. I do want to go to the gym later, but I think I'm just going to walk to the ocean and catch a bit of the sunset, which is like at 3:30. Yeah, I have 20 minutes to get there and just like enjoy a bit of sun and then come back home because it's cold outside. I'm going to get going. So the streets are pretty frozen. It's kind of slippery. What? Oh, okay, it's very slippery. I am wearing boots, but the possibility of me falling on my face, it's pretty big. I mean, it looks like snow, but it's just ice. And I don't know when is the time to start wearing like the micro spikes on my boots, but I think today should be a good day because I'm afraid of dying. Like, look at this. It looks like a light dusting of snow. It's so pretty. Like, can you see how icy it is? There. Okay, I just passed by a kindergarten and like the kids are out playing in their snowsuits. Oi? Okay, ice is dangerous, but like I was saying, it's so cute. But the road is so icy. Like, I'm wearing boots. I'm not wearing sneakers. I feel like if I wasn't wearing boots, I would be dying. And yeah, I'm super red because how cold it is. But yeah, everything is so pretty. It looks like snow. Look, I'm just stepping on frozen algae. It's definitely micro spike season because people keep passing by me with micro spikes on their shoes. So I was really stupid not bringing mine, but I haven't felt yet, so that's good. But oh my god, I'm so glad that I went on this walk. This is like magical. The sunset, the ice everywhere, the pink colors on the sky. This is so pretty. I just love how much people actually decorate their houses. This is so pretty, especially now with the ice. I cannot wait for the snow. Like, look at this scooter. It's completely frozen. Like, I would be so scared of riding a scooter right now. Thankfully, this road right now as a ton of salt, so it's easier to walk in, but the rest is icy. Like, Christmas was made to be experienced in this weather. And the rocks are frozen. Oh my god. Because this pond has warm water for some reasons, it gets really misty, and it's like so cool to see it. Like, you can't really see anything, but the pond is really big. You can basically cross it until the other side of the road and you can see how big it is. But right now you cannot see anything else besides this little area. So I just got home and I actually slipped on ice. I was feeling way too confident, like you saw. Yeah, I was just distracted by the scenery and my foot slipped on ice and I just fell on my butt. It doesn't really hurt. My ego definitely does. I'm actually just going to eat something and then post my YouTube video and make a thumbnail before I post the video, obviously. I'm off to the gym. Okay, I'm really glad that I went to the gym tonight because I had such a good workout, but right now I'm feeling really exhausted and I think I'm just going to end the video here. I think this vlog is already way too long, especially because of that clip of me explaining how I've been feeling and all of those things. And I also really want to vlog tomorrow because I have some cool things for tomorrow. And yeah, I'm really tired, so I'm going to get sleeping, but I hope that you have enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos from me, please subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye!